Welcome to the ISO podcast by Morgan Manifest, created for those who are in search of an alternative approach to fulfilling their dreams, and for those who are willing to take the road less traveled in search of a more meaningful, fulfilling, and purposeful life. I am the manifesting mentor, Morgan Hamer, and I am here to empower you with valuable resources that you can use to manifest your best life and more. Let's jump in. Welcome to the first episode of ISO by Morgan Manifest. First of all, if you're watching or listening, I want to thank you so very much. So in this episode, I'm going to discuss a little bit about the ISO podcast and introduce myself. And then we're going to jump in and talk about WTF is manifesting. And I'm going to explain why manifesting is such an effective approach for making your dreams a reality. So first of all, the acronym ISO stands for In Search Of. And when I channeled this idea for the show name, it resonated deeply because I believe that by learning the art of manifesting, those who find themselves constantly in search of something greater may find the answers that they're seeking. I believe that everyone on this earth, we are all in search of something. And this show was created to help provide guidance for those of you who are in search of ways to break free from those inner obstacles holding you back from living your best authentic life. And this show was also created for those of you who are in search of connecting to the spiritual realm and the things that transcend this tangible reality. Once again, in search of. We're all in search of something, and I am hoping that by providing some content and really going in depth on my personal approach to manifesting, I will be able to help you find that which you're seeking. So a little bit more about me. I am the manifesting mentor, Morgan Hamer. After a serious rock bottom in January of 2018, I decided to devote a majority of my time to intensively learning about anything that could help me get out of this rock bottom and start to build the life of my dreams. So I spent a lot of time listening to podcasts, reading books, talking to people, anything and everything related to manifesting, spirituality, personal development, and psychology. I was binging just because I was ready to build a life that my soul truly craved. And not only did I consume this information and distill it down, but I also applied it in my own life. And that's how I can tell what really works and what does not. Since that beginning of my journey to forge a more meaningful and rewarding life after that rock bottom in January of 2018, I have manifested an inconceivable amount of things that I thought were only possible in my dreams. Some of these manifestations include my first happy, healthy, long-term relationship. I have, in the past couple years, manifested over $1 million real estate portfolio and also some very aligned income streams instead of just trading my time working for the man, doing something I don't necessarily like in exchange for money. I have also manifested some incredibly aligned professional opportunities. Things just came along that I still can't believe are real to this day. And also manifested a wonderful tribe of amazing ride or die queens, women that I never thought that I would be associating with. So some of the best manifestations that have come forth in my life since starting this journey are not quite as tangible, but for example, I've had a huge boost in my self-love, my self-worth, my self-confidence. And I've got to meet this version of myself who I actually don't only like, but love. And this is quite an accomplishment for someone who spent the majority of her life feeling completely unlovable and unworthy of anything good. So in the last couple of years, I have also experienced this unprecedented amount of loss, and I have had an inconceivable amount of really tough things happen in my life. I mean, it's unbelievable what I would continue to manifest despite life getting real. Or I had tens of thousands of dollars of unforeseen expenses come up in the past couple of years. In less than 2 years, I've lost 15 loved ones and family members, people that I really love pass away in less than 2 years, 15. I got attacked by a dog. I quit smoking. I've moved twice. Despite all of this chaos, all of this hard stuff happening in my life, I still was able to maintain this baseline of peace and hope and trust that the universe had my back. And I continued manifesting awesome stuff. I didn't go to a rock bottom despite lifing. And then this experience in turn has deepened my ability to hear that intuitive voice and to connect to those divine parts of myself and to receive that guidance from the spiritual realm, which is incredibly powerful. I mean, I'm co-creating with the universe and I'm getting these little hints and little blessings and nudges and opportunities that are just kind of falling into place as I continue doing the next right thing on my manifesting journey. And now that I know how to work with this spiritual divine guidance, I feel like, I'm unstoppable. And now that I've demonstrated to myself time and time again that anything is possible for my own life, it is my mission to share everything that I've learned and applied in my own life to manifest my dreams into reality. Like, I want to share this with the world. Like, this stuff really works, and my life is living proof of it. So, WTF is manifesting exactly? Manifesting is the art of attracting and allowing your desires to materialize. And manifesting techniques include elements of psychology, physics, personal development, neuroscience, and spirituality. Manifesting isn't just thinking things into existence. To manifest what you want, you have to tune your internal vibrational frequency to that same frequency of whatever it is that you want. And manifesting is different from standard goal setting and completing steps, checking boxes until you get what you want. Manifesting requires some form of inner transformation and a miracle or two to unfold in order for your desires to materialize. If you know the steps to take to get what you want and you're in the middle of checking those boxes, that's not necessarily manifesting. That's just being good at goal setting and goal getting. So why manifesting? Why is this thing something I'm so passionate about and so effective for everyone who I've seen give it a shot? For a majority of my life, I was taught to value logic and to depend on my mind in order to solve problems and figure things out. However, I quickly discovered that the capabilities of my brain are limited and I needed to rely on something greater than myself in order to make my dreams a reality. My brain can only come up with so many solutions based on my past experiences and observations. Like, in order to have that life that I really, really wanted, I needed help from something greater than my own logical mind. So it became clear that there's only so much that I can figure out. And I realized, like, oftentimes a logical approach to getting what I want did not yield a desirable result. For example, taking the logical approach to getting more money. I worked harder. I spent less and saved more. Didn't really get me anywhere. Taking the logical approach to finding a partner. I went on dating apps and went on a bunch of dates and kept trying to put myself out there to find the person. That was logical. Didn't work. The logical approach to getting a promotion before I was self-employed, that was to work harder and and be the best and do all the things. And obviously that did not work either. I no longer work for that employer, but all it did is lead to me having extreme burnout. So the logical approach did not yield the desired results in my life. And it also left me feeling miserable, burnout, unaligned over and over again. And everything that I did to achieve my goals by following a conventional, logical path to success felt so forced and inauthentic. It's like what I was told I had to do instead of what my heart really wanted. And I knew deep down that my life was meant for more than just trading my time for money in hopes that maybe one day I'll be able to afford the life that I really want. So after continuing to spin my wheels out to get what I wanted, I realized I had to do things differently to get different results. If I am serious about creating this life that's going to resonate on a soul level, I'm going to have to quit relying on logical, conventional approaches to achieving success. And like manifesting techniques largely require you to take the counterintuitive approach to getting what you want. And I believe that the reason that manifesting isn't mainstream, it's not what we're taught growing up, is because part of the manifesting process includes co-creating with unforeseen forces to achieve your dreams. As I mentioned earlier, manifesting encompasses an element of spirituality and miracles. And while I understand that the logical mind may be inclined to reject the notion of unforeseen forces conspiring to help you make your dreams a reality, isn't it worth maybe considering if you haven't been able to make your dreams a reality on your own? I mean, what do you have to lose to learn more about how spirituality and your intuition and divine guidance is out there to help serve you? The reason that I personally believe that manifesting is the greatest approach to getting what you want is because learning to manifest will require you to reprogram those internal beliefs that stand between you and your blessings. Manifesting also allows you to leverage your own inner resources instead of depending on things outside of yourself for you to have what you want in life. So think about how empowering it is to be able to permanently overcome the inner obstacles that prevent you from having what you want in life. Plus, when you are solely able to depend on your own inner resources to make your dreams a reality, you become unstoppable. So, once again, what is manifesting? Manifesting is the art of making your dreams a reality. And it's not just standard goal setting. It's not checking boxes until you get what you want. To manifest what you want outside of yourself and in the world around you, you have to work on your inner world. And by taking the measures necessary to have an inner transformation, to unblock the things standing between you and your best life, those mindsets, those internal beliefs, you are able to completely transform everything around you, from the people that come into your life, the opportunities you receive. There's just so much more. So I hope that this episode gives you a little bit of inspiration for your own life. I know my own experiences, which I've already shared, that this stuff really works. And I really hope that you are able to build a little bit of a deeper understanding about what manifesting is and why it can be so impactful. So thanks for checking me out, and I will see you next time. If you liked this episode, please take a moment to like it, share it, write a review, subscribe to my channel. Whatever you feel compelled to do would be amazing. This helps me connect with and support more amazing people in search of more aligned ways to level up and manifest. Thank you for listening, and remember, What you're seeking is seeking you. It's up to you to claim it.